What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to hop back into the Wonderlands. We gotta help out the goblins of G.T.F.O and a whole bunch of other things up here in the mountains. Well, Mount Craw, anyway. So we're gonna get into that right away, and we have to find Claptrap in Mount Craw. Oh, joy of joys. We have to find that stupid little mechanical robot. He's a fan favorite for a lot of people. Not for me. I heartily dislike Claptrap. But while we work there, our way that way, we got a lot of trolls and goblins that we can actually fight. Get ourselves a little bit more experience, because we want to level up. Doing all the side quests and everything, that's the whole point. So we can get over to a status effect build. Because we're already working on that as is, even though I have to go and respec at some point, because I screwed up the talent points when we were doing that one particular level up. And of course, I'm kind of slow on my reaction time right now, because I'm playing a lot of slower paced games this week, and my body is in absolute shambles as far as being in shape goes. First job, first concert back of the year, and actually the first one I've done in a couple of years, was last night, and I have muscles that I forgot I had. It's not very, very, very comfortable, but oh, it was nice to be back at work. It was far too long.
Interested in some spinning work? Fair tidings, friend. I have the perfect job for someone like you. And by like you, I mean willing to do back-breaking dangerous labor for a pittance.
Ah, labor tempers the spirit and enriches the body. Tell me this task.
The blacksmith of this forge, Master Tunhammer, is off on a delivery, and he left me in charge of forging a bunch of magical gear while he's gone. Thing is, I kind of forged my forging resume. I don't know how to smith magic items worth a dang, but I do know it starts with mining magic ore. You grab that pick and bust your hump mining and defending yourself from wild animals, while I do the much harder task of preparing the forge.
And this is why I dislike Claptrap.
You're all set. Now head to the quarry out back. That magic ore isn't gonna mine itself. There's the quarry. Ah! It looks like Master Tunhammer's locked it up. You can pick locks, right?
Larceny is not my usual purview, but I dare say I can manage.
Nice picking, apprentice. Now put those skills to use on that ore. Since Tunhammer left me in charge, I'm the master. If you didn't before, you will now refer to me as Master Claptrap. If you did, keep doing so, and I applaud your initiative.
Go for the eyes!
Oh, so many of the frost ones. Ah!
Arcane arrow! The climb begins anew!
Alright, so there's another level for us. But we still gotta deal with all the goblins that are around here before we can actually pick up all the rest of the ore. Okay, so that's all done, but if we go down one of these side passages here... Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Get ourselves a lucky die.
Ooh, luck going up.
Ooh. That's a pretty bad ward. Clawbringer's Plate of Wind Stands. More Clawbringer power. So we'll take that. Is it actually decent looking? It's still okay. We'll have to work our way up to it, I guess. But let's go in and go to our points. Now we get Blast Hamet's Favor. Killing an enemy with a gun, or whenever the Wyvern Companion breathes, we do a Fire Orb. And melee or its claws do a Lightning Orb, which is always awesome. And right now, we want to get our status damage up. Because we are going for a status effect build. Should be awesome. But let's get the rest of this ore all sorted out. I can't remember where all of them are, but I do remember that 2 big veins of it are up here. So let's grab these. And grab this one. Looks like a piece actually fell through the floor before we were able to get it, so just drop down here. And we need 1 more vein of ore. So where would that be? Just check down the little side passage. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere out in this main area, but it's been a while since I did all this, so you never know. And let's face it, I'm a bit of an idiot and I can forget things really easily, so yeah.
Alright, apprentice, haul that magic ore back here so I can get to work on my masterpiece. Now I need you to drop the bits of ore there to fuse them into a workable hunk of metal. Fuse the ores, apprentice. Fuse the ores.
Oh, that was such a bad Star Wars reference, but it was so awesome at the same time. I hate and love Claptrap all at once.
Okay, now it's time to roll up my servo motor cladding and hammer this useless junk into a magic weapon worthy of the gods. Oh, this isn't working!
It's okay, Claptrap. Maybe you're just not cut out for accomplishing things.
It's this hammer! Master Tunhammer took the good hammer with him, and that magic ore is too strong for any ordinary tool to work. You try! Use the toughest tool you've got!
I'd love to pick you up by your wheel, and that would be the toughest tool I know of.
I loosened it up for you. More importantly, I've done it! I've crafted the ultimate weapon! Wait, what the heck is this? Well, we tried honest labor, but now it's time to do what you do best. Take better gear from other people and pass it off as your own. Let's be real, we both knew it would come to this.
I guess I was never made for a life of simple labor. Ah, well, adventure calls. Where to?
To the mountain of despair! That's not its official name, but I am pretty desperate, so that's what I'm calling it. Also, bring the pick. No sense in letting good ore go to waste. If you find any while you're out there, bring it back here for some extra coin. The mountain is full of adventurers who got lost and kicked the bucket while carrying all sorts of magic loot. All you have to do is get the good stuff and bring it back here. Then I can pretend I made it, and Master Tunhammer will be impressed and probably give me a promotion. That means more responsibilities, which I can pass on to you for marginally more pay. Maybe.
I want to slap Claptrap with a nuke.
I've arrived at the mountain's base. Where to next?
We are looking for a Rick Charles ring of fire dancing let him walk on lava unharmed. But he was notoriously clumsy and fell face first into the river and burned to a crisp. All that remains is that ring. Silly humans. When will they learn that one wheel beats 2 legs any day? That's twice as many things that can go wrong. No wonder you're always tripping all over the place.
Says the person, being, entity, whatever, that can't even go upstairs.
I hope you use your wings.
Lots of shining, flashing light. You have armor. Take some poison damage. Alright, silly little lava crawler, you can go down.
Time for a spell!
And there's a fire orb that just went out. See our new kill skill. It's better when we're dealing with larger groups, but for now, not too bad. We want to catch as many of these obsidian pieces as we can. Doing all the side objectives is actually very worthwhile on a lot of these quests. The more we can gather. Okay, so that's almost all of what we need. And we're not going to be picking up too many of the green items if we can avoid it. Alright, there's another ore vein here. And that launched ore everywhere but where we were standing. Did we gather all the ones that were up here? Looks like. So let's run over here so we can pick this one up. I don't want to jump onto the manifold.
This should do it!
Well, they're going to resist the fire damage, but let's see if we can get a kill with a melee attack. Doesn't look like it. Our melee strength isn't actually that good. And do we already have? Already have that customization, so that's not going to be anything decent. But we do need to grab as much obsidian ore as we can get our hands on. We still need 9 more. There's the blue item I was looking for. Gun damage and melee critical chance. Not really that big of a deal. Oh, a new lipstick pack and... nothing really major there. But that's actually a customization I haven't picked up yet. So that's some more customizations open up, even though doubtful that we'll use lipstick on this particular character. Oh, come on, the ore's got to be closer together than that. Is it really, really going to make me pick up an entire another set? There we go. Okay, so we've got the bonus ore that we need, so let's go pick up this anti-fire ring.
Come, friends, to battle and glory! Now that's more like it.
I hate the fact that right now our extra fire damage is actually doing nothing, because these are all fire characters, and I'm about to go down, I think.
You're quite the little killer, aren't you?
I will take that, because it's a decent enough shotgun.
Ah, there it is! Smash that rock chunk to pieces and get that ring!
How tragic. Not even hands of stone can cling on forever.
Ha ha! Well done! Now grab that magic bling! It's not like he needs it anymore.
Yeah, I don't feel like a grave robber at all.
Hey, now, for the next item, I want to get something cool. Literally! Somewhere in the Frosty Hollow, there's the Cloak of Rudolph. Hurry, apprentice! Your master commands you! Rudolph was a mighty barbarian who hoped to slay the frost goblins, thinking his cloak of cold resistance would protect him. Well, Rudolph was frozen solid, but the enchantment kept his cloak in perfect condition.
We could just use the crafting rules to make our own gear.
Girl, that sounds boring as hell. You don't have time for all that crap.
Yeah, fighting people and taking their stuff is way faster and more exciting.
But it's a crafting quest.
My sweet baby friends, I pinky promised that next show we can narrate all the boring stuff you love and roll dice all you want, but for now, we're doing things my way with guns and loot and adventure and actually interesting stuff.
Fine.
Oh, look, there's a lucky die up there, and we're going to go up and grab it. Especially since I think there's some wyverns coming after us now.
Dag it.
How swift they fall.
Now, along the southern side, southern or western side of this peninsula, there's not a lot of stuff over there, but there is a couple of little items that we have to go and grab, which is that side of the valley. But for right now, we just have to deal with getting this ice cloak. There's lots that we got to do.
I can cast again!
Oh, come on, just die, you Harrier. I'd love to get the same sort of assault rifle that we have right now, just with a larger magazine. So just before we go over there, we're going to run across to the other side of the valley and see if there's anything that we can find. The lucky dies, all that sort of stuff.
Only the wicked will burn!
And this is where we came into the valley.
Just like I taught you.
So we're going to go up this way. Because that is the wizard that we have to go and do for the other quest.
Straight. We're trying to not aggro this guy?
Yeah, you heard the bird. Don't worry, I'm sure this will be super duper easy since you're both masters of finesse. Smoothest of the smooth.
Oh, we can finesse. We're finesse-capable.
Aw, you really do think that? And I want you to know, from me to you, it's really adorable.
Oh, they're still after me. I don't know if I lost them, but I can't run anymore. I just need a second to catch my breath. If anybody finds this...
Lucky you.
Highly effective rewards, melee attacks, amplify the damage of your next 3 gunshots. It's got a lot of damage. We'll pick it up for now. I don't think we'll use it right away. That's not very good. And companion damage would be good, but we're looking for more status effects than anything else. Morphs into a Hydra companion, shooting for the duration. You know what? We're going to take that. Yeah, that should be good. So this is the type of gun that I want to find and use on my Graveborn character. Because every Hydra counts towards the skills that they have, and it amps their damage huge. Not so great for this character, but it is a fire weapon, so it'll deal damage to flesh pretty effectively. Though that's kind of not the whole reason we're using it. I'm just tired of having that really lousy gun as our secondary, that Hyperion one. That's why we get in these little Hydras spawning that act as kind of mini turrets. Now, is there anything down here that we need to worry about? I don't think there's anything down at the bottom of this. But there's some experience in these Hydras, or Wyverns, or Wyverns, whatever. I'm not exactly paying too much attention right now, focusing on the fact that my body is damaged and I am out of shape.
They fought nobly and well to the end.
But I do know for a fact that up over here, a couple of things that we need to grab. And the wizard that we were sent over here to see. There's lots that we got to do on this mountain before we go inside the mountain.
There's a marble close by. Crack it open.
I forgot about the vent, which was going to be my whole, yeah, be careful of the vent here, because the vent will knock you off the surface side of the mountain. And I walked right into it because I'm an idiot.
To make some coin, Eldon started a wart-shrinking side hustle. Long story short, he grew one into a third head instead. Luckily, the chatty thing responded well to an old-fashioned demon punch to the face and topical ointment. Extraordinary teamwork, I say.
Oh, I can't believe it! They're real! They're really goddamn real! G.T.F.O! Oh, the revolution is nigh! I can feel it in the air! The way these people speak. Except there's this guy, Gutwrench. Seems like a total toolwad. I think he might even just be appropriating the language of evolution.
Numbers, go!
I don't really like the scrolls from this area, because... It's another Hyperius one. I really don't like how the goblins talk. Is that Speechist? I just don't like her voice in particular. But there is that lucky die that we just grabbed there, and there's one out here along with a chest. Should have done that in the other order, but oh well. Don't worry too much. And then while we're up here, we get to play the run around and hope to catch the wizard game, which will be self-explanatory in a minute, because I don't like random wizards.
Evil wizard, I presume.
Yes, I take pride in finding new and exciting ways to terrorize those infernal nerds in the village. And with this one-of-a-kind scroll, I shall unlock an ancient tomb housing a weapon more horrifying than you can imagine.
Though slaying him would be violently satisfying, I promise bench non-violence. I see only one other way forward.
Okay, Papa, blah, blah.
I would prefer not to injure you, but I will, unless you leave the village alone.
Ha! Threaten me, will you?
Alright, so now we gotta play
You think
Catch the
mere
Wizard.
mortal weapons can defeat me? The evil wizard Boulder, scourge of the village? How idiotic! You'll never catch me, fool!
Your villainy will only win you a swift capture.
You will never lay hands upon me, the evilest of...
I've threatened you once. Do not make me do it again.
No! Don't hurt me. I'm far more frail than I seem. I'll leave the village alone, I swear. I'll even leave you with this. It will unseal an ancient cave, and within you'll find a weapon.
I feel a great shift in the magical fabric of the universe. Did you solve our wizard problem?
Ah, yes, we hashed things out using our words. As a thank you, he bequeathed me a scroll. It appears to open a cave holding a powerful weapon.
Oh, dear. A weapon, you say? Well, you're obviously more than capable of solving our problems without violence. Please get that weapon away from us before any more harm comes to our peaceful village.
Alright, so that part's done.
Man, what were we thinking trying to intimidate an egomaniac like that?
I don't know. I panicked. My only other thought was to try and kiss him.
That was your only other thought? That kind of thinking is why we're not allowed on Bidon 6 anymore.
Oh, land sharks. Or... there's another name for them. And I keep forgetting what it is. That's good for the money, at least. We're gonna run up here, even though the frost cave is right there. I might as well tag this point here. to allow us to respawn if we die. Because right here is the monolith for this area. And we're going to take it on, and...
Ancient obelisk juts from the ground nearby. Touch it not, my sweet, lest ye summon a terrifying creature of dread power. This obelisk will summon a nasty little piggo goblin. Blah.
So we just have to kill enough of these little runts to... Wait, already got that one, yes. To summon their big boss. Oh, that's a badass bombast too. That would explain it. So many little gobos. I have a feeling that we're going to be using Second Wind a lot on this. Or Save Your Soul, I guess it's called in this.
Healings to be had.
We just got to kill enough of them to activate the actual monolith itself. Just got to keep them off us, really. It's just a matter of keeping everyone back. Got a feeling the status effects are going to work a little bit better if we can get them up, stacked up, a whole bunch of different kinds.
We'll take them all on together.
But for right now, this is just going to have to work as it is. Like I said, we're going to be going down a fair bit on this. All of our gear and everything is a little bit weak. Okay, so his name is Pigwort. Oh, that is a lot of damage.
I feel magical.
And let's use our little hydras as best we can. Try to stay out of his direct line of sight.
Not a chance.
Should not be this hard to keep track of a big boss, but apparently stuff like that happens. Okay, we got him down to his armor layer. There's no little minions on the side to last stand back up if we get downed, so we just gotta be careful.
Mana's tapped out.
Come around, come around. Get a whole bunch of poison dealt to you.
Ready for adventure?
The goblin falls. His piggy little butt shall terrorize the countryside no more.
Nothing too good off of him, but that's fine. It's just a shot to try and kill him off, so that we can say he was all completed.
You feel luckier, Mamacita.
And more sniper rifles and stuff. Let's grab the ore while we have a chance. Just make life easier and do the ore first. I don't know if you consider permafrost as an ore. It's usually just dirt, isn't it? Alright,
There's
just...
the cloak. Ah, but it's stuck. You'll have to hack away at the ice to chip it free.
Alright, we got the permafrost.
Goblins? Fend them off, apprentice!
Okay, so we gotta deal with frost goblins, or frobwins.
Oh, duh! It's magic ice! You can't hack it! You'll have to kill the Froblins to end their icy enchantment and free the cloak!
Alright, so we just gotta deal with a few of these individuals.
Wondrous! With the death of the Froblins, the cloak is free from their icy enchantment! Grab it before more Froblins arrive! Now hurry up and get the hack out of there! Wait, why can't I stop saying hack? Whatever, return to me, Hack Prentice! Ah, I did it again!
Alright, but what if we just keep these awesome magic items for ourselves?
That doesn't sound very heroic at all.
What are you talking about? We looted them fair and square. We just risked our lives out there. Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah, but we agreed to a quest.
A quest built on a foundation of lies?
If you don't finish the quest, you don't get XP.
Oh, but I'm so close to my super cool class feature.
Then you know what you must do, Valentino.
Who knew being a hero was fraught with so much moral ambiguity?
Some of the voiceovers and everything are just hilarious. Great voice acting as always, especially when it comes to Ashley Birch, because, well, yeah, I'm a Tiny Tina fan. I'm not gonna even beat around the bush on that. Alright, let's hope that there's no more extra wyverns on our way over here. Because if we look at our other quests, we gotta find the cave that this weapon from the wizard is in, and then get back to Claptrap. Thankfully, I know where the cave is, so we don't have to worry about that part of it. But we are gonna go inside and do that while we're doing everything else. Oh, let's run into a wall, because I'm an idiot.
Pardon me, guard, but I must pass you in order to enter that cave.
No, and I don't care who sent you. It's too risky. We don't want any more violence. Ugh, hiding something, fascist? Let's see what you got in there.
If I stay my trigger finger, there may be more than one other way forward here.
Alright, so we can do one of three things. We can bribe him, we can distract him, or we can seduce him. Let's distract him.
Wait, what? I'm free! Death to the fascists! Comrade adventurer? Welcome to the resistance! Get back here right now! Stop! I demand it!
This place is protected.
Thank you for not trying to kiss anyone, newbie. Kissing. Ugh. With all oyster and whatnot.
I have given you so many opportunities to be thirsty. I'm putting all these cool glasses of water around, and you're ignoring them like, no, I'm not dehydrated, I'm fine. WTF, are you even thinking? Have you ever played an RPG? Come on.
Recharged.
So Tina is inclined to make us, you know, hit on everything that moves. That's not a warning sign at all.
Justice prevails!
I'm just hoping that these wyverns and the skeletons aren't allied. And keeping in motion helps. There's lots on the side that we got to do in this room, though. And I very much doubt that we're going to be able to finish this non-violently. We're not going to be chasing him down just yet. We're going to come over here. Jump down and grab this lucky die.
Ooh, that's one lucky die.
Nothing too good. More torque guns. I really, really hate the gyro jets. So, odds are throughout this Let's Play, we're not going to use torque guns too often. Because I hate gyro jets. But while we're over here, and we have to go up
You are
around anyway,
lethal for your size.
slide down here, run all the way around behind everything, and grab the other lucky die that's up here.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
A Dahlia healing SMG. And a fire spell. It does more damage, but it has no crit chance, which kinda sucks. It's not too bad, but it's not too great either.
I never miss. I'll not suffer the likes of you. My spell is ready.
Is that Archmage trying to come back up?
Finally, we can put this scroll to use. Reveal your weapon, cave. I shall now read from the scroll. Aperta dilatato foraminis. It appears this is definitively not a seduction moment.
Join our ranks soon enough. You'll never win, hero.
Alright, so I'm guessing the guarding archers are going to do something nice for us. Well, aside from dropping a whole bunch of purple. Purple is always good. Not better than what we're currently using, but worth a lot of money.
Oh, skull holes. Neat.
Oh, thank you so much for noticing.
Alright, so we gotta grab the skulls here. One guardian skull, and the other guardian skull. And a shambling skeleton that isn't dead yet. Dropping a customization that we already have. So put you there. You there.
Completed the ritual. How dare you wake me from my ancient slumber? I am Brunfeld, guardian of the Dark Hole, First of my name, last of my kind. Somewhere in the middle of reading anywhere between 1 and 4 novels. Fool.
Yeah, we're just gonna deal with you.
Survive my wrath.
He tried to jump over us and just got spiked with our hammer midair. That was kind of awesome.
I certainly hope that thing did not have an entire speed. Well, it's dead now, regardless. Well, that's the measure of you, isn't it? I suppose this would be the time for me to quickly loot and be on my way.
Alright, so let's grab the weapon
is in your
and
hands.
get out of here.
Now go on, skedaddle out of this dusty pit.
You know, I think we did all right, non-violence-wise.
Yeah, totally. But I did learn something. And that something is this. Violence really is the answer to most things, most of the time.
Hard to argue with that.
Great life lesson there, game. Great life lesson. But instead of going and turning that in, we are going to...
Take it all down! Destroy the fascists! Come back here! Anarchy!
Goblin infighting. Fascinating.
Instead of going back right away, we're going to go over to Claptrap and finish this part of it off.
You've been subcontracting your apprenticeship behind my back, have you? The Smithing Guild will have my head. Or one of our heads, anyway.
Master Tunhammer, it's not what it looks like. They were just helping me with little things. You know, I can't reach the tools on the top shelf. I did all the hard work.
Right. Then let's see your hard work, shall we?
With pleasure. Hey, you there. Place my works on yon mannequin so Master Tunhammer can marvel at my craft.
Okay, this isn't going to backfire on us.
You see, Master, I told you I could handle it. Take a look at these beauties.
Oh, fine work, apprentice. This is the work of a master. This master! In fact, I made these pieces myself! I'm gonna hammer you and your thieving friend into bloody bedpans!
Ah! Apprentice! Protect your master!
Okay, so he is completely immune to damage while he's spinning.
Projectiles!
Let the magic begin!
Kinda don't want to kill the little goblins off while he's still active. And we are really low on health.
As always, good triumphs over evil. Or was it lawful over chaotic?
Oh, I'm seeing damage numbers now. Oh, he's spinning, so he's immune again.
Magic barrage!
And there goes our wards again. Oh, we've got him jumping back and forth for some reason.
Hammer me? Ha! Better than you have tried.
Apprentice! What have you done? You killed the master of the smithy. Or should I say former master? I'm in charge now. I knew that promotion was headed my way. You can keep that jerk's pick, by the way. It's not like I'll be using it. Mining's for chumps. Now, take your payment and get thee gone. You kinda have a history of killing master smiths, which disqualifies you from my apprenticeship program. Some other replace you soon enough, I'm sure.
Alright, so there's another quest down, and we got a melee weapon out of it. I'm guessing it was the pick. Yeah, it looks like it was the pick. Okay, so it's got frostbite. Melee attacks always apply the fire status effect. And it does frost damage itself on a decent enough chance. But we did level up. So now we need points that go up here. We did get one based on remaining ward. Damage reduction and damage reflection would be great, but we can actually get more gun damage. Oh, gunfire damage, I should say. And we can bump our status effect damage up a little bit more. But now, instead of going to the dankness, we are going to go to bench. And probably get yelled at because we killed that guy instead of doing it non-violently. But the heck with that.
So, have you retrieved the weapon? We can live our peaceful lives without fear?
Indeed. The only violence was done to the weapon's ancient guardian. But it was very large and angry.
It is disappointing to hear you turn to violence, but I am appreciative of your efforts nonetheless. You may keep that wretched weapon. Be gone!
Alright, so we gained another melee weapon. Goblin's Bane of the Stunner. Fire damage. Melee attacks. Damage to the finger. Cool. So, yeah. That's nice. But that is where we are going to end it for this week, guys. We're going to be calling it a little bit early. So if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, pop in on this Let's Play or others, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.